Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video here on Big Bill Gaming. How are y'all doing today? As I'm doing good. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing? As once again, I'm doing good. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys had a wonderful Labor Day holiday weekend. As sorry about this intro, but um, want to welcome you guys to another game review. Another game review by me. Pretty much, I've been looking forward to doing this video ever since I got this game. This is F1 2020, Formula One 2020, the game, the official game. I have the Formula One 2020 Deluxe Schumacher edition, which comes with everything. It has a 70 edition DLC and a Schumacher edition DLC. Now, there is three different Formula One 2020 games you guys can get. There's standard, there's deluxe, and then obviously there's the biggest one with the Schumacher edition, which comes with everything. A lot of things has changed, including the career, all that. So let's get started, shall we? As here in the beginning, you have Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, and Daniel Ricciardo, all from left to right. I do apologize about not doing that there at the beginning. Yeah, we know. All right. So one of the biggest things they've done here with Formula One 2020 is that they added actually a team career, which you can own your own racing team and race the races, all 22 races, all seasons. There's 10 seasons. I currently have a team. My team is Hendrick Motorsports. I decided to go with Hendrick Motorsports just because I couldn't think of anything else, and really Big Bill Racing or Big Bill F1 team didn't really sound right, so I went with that. There's a lot of stuff you can do solo, um, multiplayer. You have a driver career, which is 10 seasons long. It's not what it used to be. Obviously, what I just talked about, my team. There you see, I have Billy Brown. You guys can't really see that very well. Let's turn on that. There we go. Um, you got time trials, Grand Prix, championships, multiplayer, leagues, weekly events, split screen, ranked, unranked. You guys can go through and check out the F1 esports, customizations, showroom, and a theater. Um, and yeah, now they do have the F2 cars in here, which we're actually going to go take a look at them here in a minute. Um, so the car liveries, I just want to show this off. Here's my car. Here's my team. I went with black and blue, just like on the Peterbilt on ATS. Show off my car real quick. And then, yeah. So we're actually going to come over here to Grand Prix. And I'm going to show you all the teams that are in this game, all the cars, everything. So we have three categories. You have F1 2020, you have Classic, and you have F2 2019. Now, if you guys don't know what F2 is Formula 2, which is this. It's pretty much the Xfinity series, except this is the bigger series than Xfinity. This would be like F1 would be NASCAR, the Sprint Cup series. F2 would be the Xfinity series. It's pretty much the young guns showing the big teams what they can do, and pretty much that's where all the drivers have come from. Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg. A lot of drivers have come from F2. Some haven't, some have. Um, so yeah, so let's take a look here. So we're gonna go through all the teams here. I'm gonna go click on each and every one of them, show off the teams, show off the two drivers, and yeah. So right here we have Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team. This is the top team right now in Formula One, and it has Lewis Hamilton as one driver, and the other driver is Valtteri Bottas. And Lewis Hamilton is the reigning champion this year. He is, I believe, five time. I believe he is now a five-time world champion. He is only two. I think he's two behind Schumacher for the greatest. So, and here you see we'll show off the car too. Obviously, this is not my team, even though Really, actually, I wouldn't say this is my team. My team is right here: Scuderia Ferrari, and that beautiful matte red Ferrari. Gotta love it. Been a Ferrari fan all my life, ever since I started from one. Really, my only favorite driver ever is Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman. Just really liked him. There we go. And their two drivers are Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Now I'm going to talk about why I'm doing this video now, why am I not doing it later in the week, why did I do it last week. I'm going to get into that here in a minute, guys, but I just want to keep things moving. I will show off all the Grand Prix you guys can race at too. So up next we have Aston Martin Red Bull Racing with the Honda power plant. Very cool designs by Red Bull. And their two drivers are Max Verstappen and Alexander Albon. Up next, we have McLaren F1 team, which they're really doing good. They are actually doing really good this year, McLaren, with that Renault power. Next year, they're going to Mercedes power. So, really like the design. If I had to pick my favorite designs for this year, this would definitely be up there as one of them. I would have to say one of my other favorite designs coming up, the Alpha Tori, which is right down here on the bottom. They're one of my other favorite designs. So, and McLaren's two drivers are Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. Now, obviously, you guys haven't heard the news. Obviously, Carlos Sainz is taking Sebastian Vettel's ride at Ferrari. Um, Daniel Ricciardo is taking Carlos Sainz drive out of Renault. He's going to McLaren. And Fernando Alonso is going back to Renault next year for Formula One. And let's go actually do the car. So here you go, the Renault DP World F1 team. I do apologize about the camera being shaken, or I mean the phone being shaken. I'm a little tired, so. And their two drivers are, obviously I just announced, Daniel Ricciardo, who was on the cover there at the beginning. He was on the far right, I believe. And then, don't go there. And the next one is teammate Esteban Ocon. So, all right, next up we have the car I was actually just talking about, Scuderia AlphaTauri Honda. This used to be the Toro Rosso team. This team is actually the little team to Red Bull Racing. So, and what I mean by little team, I mean this is a team that is pretty much, I would say, most of their drivers come from here to Red Bull Racing. That's where Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz came from. Sebastian Vettel was even on this team. So, and their two drivers are Pierre Gasly, who just won at Monza on Sunday. Didn't get to watch that race. I have it recorded. I might, once I'm done doing this, I might go watch that real quick. And Daniel Kvyat. And I do apologize if I cannot pronounce some of these guys' names right. So, and I do apologize for me moving quick. Up next, we have the Pink Panther team, BWT Racing Point F1 team, which this would not be the colors for next year's car, as Aston Martin has decided to join F1 again. I think Aston Martin bought this team. I believe they're called, I think next year is going to be called Aston Martin F1 team. Not 100% sure, but so. And for their two drivers, we have Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll. Up next, we have Alfa Romeo Racing Orlan. This is pretty much the baby team to for well, I want to say the baby team Ferrari because Haas is in there too. Some of these teams share their engines, like motors. Like okay, Ferrari, like Scuderia Ferrari, Alfa Romeo has a Ferrari motor. Haas has a Ferrari motor. Some of the teams do share. Um, like Mercedes next year, they'll be sharing with McLaren. So, and their two drivers are obviously here's my favorite, Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman, and his teammate Antonio Giovinazzi. Up next, we have the American team, the Haas F1 team. They went back to, I think their colors they started out with 5 years ago. Last year, I loved the design last year. That black car, oh my, that was a very nice design. Um, Very cool car. Cool looking design, I'd say. I mean, one of my favorite things about Formula One cars, and it's pretty cool, is that they even put a sponsor on the back of the wing there. Because if you guys actually take notice, if you guys don't really watch F1, they actually have a TV pod right here. And pretty much what that is a TV. It's like they go above the camera. They put a camera right here above the driver. So if he's going up behind somebody, they can actually check out the sponsorship on the back of the wing, which is pretty cool. I like it. And their two drivers here at Haas are Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. Up next, we have Williams Racing, which, if you guys did not hear the news, or if you guys aren't big F1 fans, or you guys don't follow F1 a lot, Frank and Claire Williams, they're stepping down well, they actually stepped down today of the Williams team. They actually stepped down over the weekend. This was their last race in control of the team. So I don't know who bought them. Somebody bought the Williams F1 team, and yeah, they haven't been the same. They haven't been the same. I would say in the last few years. A lot of good drivers left. Felipe Mazza, Valtteri Bottas, who is now with Mercedes. So, and their two drivers are George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. God, I am really shaking the phone tonight. I do apologize. All right, so let's go over here to Ferrari. I want to show off the tracks real quick, so I'm just going to click on Charles Leclerc. All right, so the tracks they have, and the reason they do this is so it, you can see the whole schedule, which I'm going to do that right now. And they did add 4 little circuits. So right here we have Australia, the Melbourne Grand Prix circuit. Up next is Bahrain, the Bahrain International Circuit. Then you have Bahrain Short, which we can get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Up next is a very brand new track that they were going to do this year, but because of what's going on with COVID and all that, they decided to cancel it. And that is the Vietnam Hono circuit. And you guys want to check out the circuit's right over here. And then the list of them is right here, obviously. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. There we go. Up next, we have China, the Shanghai International Circuit. Up next is the Netherlands, Circuit Zandvoort, which is another new track they added this year to the schedule. And I don't think they did it this year. No, they did not. They did not do this track this year because of COVID. They actually put this track back on the map. I mean, not back on the map. They actually put this track back on the schedule. Back then, it used to be on the schedule a lot. Just like I think there's one more on here they just re-added. Or no, maybe they didn't. But up next is Spain Circuit the Barcelona Cataluna, followed by Monaco Circuit de Monaco, which is the Monaco Grand Prix. This is happening on Memorial Day. Um, Pretty much what does it now? If you guys see something pop up as a friend request and all that, it's because my buddy just got on, so I do apologize about that. Um, this is this is on Memorial Day. This racetrack, they race here on Memorial Day with the Charlotte Motor Speedway and the Indianapolis 500, the Brickyard. Um, Three big races. I think I talked about that in the past. So up next we have Azerbaijan, Baku City Circuit. Up next is Canada Circuit du Villeneuve. Up next is France Circuit Paul Ricard. Followed by Austria Spielberg. I think this is the Red Bull Ring. Yeah, I think it is. Then we have Great Britain, the Silverstone Circuit. And then underneath that, they have the short race. Oh man! But up next after that, after Great Britain, it's Hungary, the Hungaroring, which is where they started their season off this year, I believe. Up next is one of my favorite circuits in the world. One of my tracks I really want to go check out in the world. That is Belgium. That is the Circuit de Spa, Spa France. Oh my God, Circuit de Spa France, France Alps. I cannot pronounce that last word, the F word, but this is one of my tracks that's on my bucket list. This is where I want to go one time just to check out the track. Um, so up next is Italy, Auto, Auto Roma, Nazdia, Monza, or Monza Circuit. So up next is Singapore, Marina Bay Street Circuit. Okay then. Up next is Russia, Sochi Autodrome. So, once we get to the United States one, I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to explain why this video wasn't out last week or why you guys did not get another video last week. Up next is the Japan Suzuka International Racing Course. And I'm trying to make it as quick as possible because I do have somebody that wants to play, I think, Apex. Up next is USA Circuit of the Americas. Definitely want to go here. I definitely want to go here. Definitely want to see a Formula One race. So, get rid of that. They also have the short track right there. Up next is Mexico. Autoroma Hermandas Rodriguez. Hermans Rodriguez. I honestly don't know. I do apologize once again. So, and if you guys take a look over here too, you guys can check out the track difficulty, the lap record, and all that. Most of these are actually pretty easy, but the cars don't make it seem like it's easy. Up next is Brazil, Autoroma, Jose Carlos Pace. Don't know. And finally, last but not least, the season finale, Abu Dhabi, Yas Marina Circuit, one of the best tracks in the world. One of the best Formula One races ever. Is definitely the last race of the year. So, all right, I did apologize because I was gonna talk about it. So the reason last you guys didn't get a video last week at the end of the week was because number one, I was busy with work. They changed up my schedule. I think I went in early one day and I was supposed to do a video. I got too tired, so I didn't do a video. Um, I was supposed to do a video Saturday morning after I got off work. I got off work at like 4 o'clock in the morning Saturday morning, but I was too tired once again. I stayed up probably for another hour or two after I got off work. Couldn't stay up, didn't get a load, so decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go to bed. And then Saturday into Sunday, Saturday I was actually doing stuff. Um, I was actually stuck at home. I didn't have my truck. My cousin had to borrow my truck, so I was stuck at home. And Sunday night, which was last night, I was actually at Sealands Grove Raceway, checking out the 410 racing. And if you guys have not checked, go check out my Facebook profile. If you guys don't check out Big Bill Gaming, I am on Facebook. You guys can come check out my profile. So, all right. So here is some classic cars we have for you. I'm gonna make this quick as possible. We have the 1988 McLaren MP4-4. Up next is a 1990 Ferrari F190. Up next is a 1990 McLaren MP4/5B. And yes, you guys can also get this. You do not have to buy anything. This comes with the game. So, up next is the 1991 Jordan 191. There we go. Up next is a 1991 McLaren MP4/6. Followed by 1992 Williams FW1 4B. Followed by Bennington 1994 Bennington B194. Followed by the 1995 Bennington B195. And the only reason why I'm making this quick is so this ain't a two-part video. This is the 1996 Williams FW18. Followed by the 1998 McLaren MP4-13. Up next, we have the 2000 Ferrari F1 2000. They did put a lot of classic cars in this year. Up next is a 2003 Williams FW25. And the reason I don't know, some of these are drivers I probably do know. Some of them are not. Like the last two are probably Miko Hakkinen, and probably Michael Schumacher. But I'm not 100% sure. This one definitely, probably. 2004 Ferrari F 2004. Oh man. Up next is 2006 Renault R26. This is definitely Fernando Alonso. He started out in Renault. So, this is definitely Fernando's. Up next is a 2007 Ferrari F2 2007. I believe this is the year Kimi Räikkönen won his world championship. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think this is the year. Up next, we have the 2008 McLaren MP4-23. Oh man, we're getting to my favorite years of these cars. Oh man, they were nice and loud with them V12s. Oh. Up next is the 2009 Braun GP BGP-001. Oh man, that's a mouthful. Up next is a 2010 Ferrari F10. And the reason you guys are seeing Ferrari, the last numbers there, F10, that is the race year. So this would be in 2010, obviously. And this is the 2010 McLaren MP4-25. And then last but not least, the 2010 Red Bull Racing RB6. So, all right, those are all your classics. Now we're going to go to the Formula 2. They do have drivers. I'm not really going to go through the drivers. I'm just going to go through the race teams. So we have Dams. And I'm trying to get a shot for you. There we go. Uni Bertucci Racing, ART Grand Prix, Carline, followed by Campos Racing, followed by the Sauber Junior team by Tross, followed by the MP Motorsport, followed by the BWT Arting. And the reason I'm not going through all the drivers is because half the time they don't even put Formula 2 on TV here in America. At least I can't find. But if they do put them on here, let me know in the comments below. Up next is Prima Racing, which I am going to show off this one because here is Mick Schumacher, Michael Schumacher's son, who's slowly climbing up through the Formula 1 rankings. So I just want to show him off because he's the only guy I pretty much know. And last but not least, Trident. Now, if I do have time, I will try to go through and do all the drivers here, but I just want to show off the Formula 1 guys and all that. Let's go back here. We'll pick a car. Let's just go with Ferrari. There you go. There's my race team. That's my F1 team that I cheer for, Scuderia Ferrari. Let me know in the comments below who you guys cheer for. And the reason I'm hurrying this up is because there's a 30-minute thing on my video on my phone. That's why I'm hurrying, and I can actually see the time, unlike on my laptop. So, but anyways, guys, I do once again apologize for not only having one video a week last week. I'm gonna try to do 2 this week. Try Thursday or Friday. If not, it'll be a weekend video. I do have a lot of stuff planned coming up. I know a lot of big races here in PA that I plan on going to. So, but anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Sorry about me rushing. Quickly review. I'll give this game a 5 out of 5. The racetracks are excellent. The cars are awesome. And just everything is just amazing about this game. It just brings Formula 1 to life. So, hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, and come check out my Facebook group. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you all next time. And once again, I do apologize for rushing and all that. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Peace.